Welcome back to the Jank Factory. Logrith here with a subscriber request deck for you. We're so tough. 3 Gods Willing, 4 Wall of Runes, 4 Barge In, 2 Fae of Wishes, 4 Electrostatic Field, 3 Stealth Mission, 3 High Alert, 2 Teferi Time Raveler, 2 Feather the Redeemed, 2 Huatli the Sun's Heart, 3 Erratic Cyclops, 2 Solar Blaze, 1 Azorius Knight-Arbiter, 1 Time Wipe, 3 Plains, 3 Islands, 2 Mountains, 4 Fountains, 4 Vents, 4 Foundries, and 4 Fabled Passages. In the sideboard, we've got Solar Blaze times 2, the Wanderer times 2, Huatli times 1, High Alert times 1, and Teyo the Shieldmage times 1 to dig out. I was asked to build a deck that could do okay at Friday Night Magic that was similar to the old Bant wall deck that Arcades the Tactician was enabling, but I realized very quickly I had to drop the green if I wanted to have much hope, because we really needed to have something like Solar Blaze as a board wipe and Barge In as a way to give all of our creatures trample and things like that. So that's where we are with this deck here. It's definitely not the fast aggressive type deck that you could see in the old meta, with Arcady letting you draw a million cards off of all the walls you drop and everything. We also lost a lot of good walls with the rotation of Ixalan and Core 19 and Dominaria too. The Time Wipe is just a concession to decks that do the throw everything out on the field kind of thing. So this is a decent hand. We'll keep it. We'll start off with the Steam Vent tapped. Yep. This may not work out too well if this is like cat food or something. Okay, gotta exile something. Sure. Let's exile a Steam Vent. Maybe it's not cat food. We'll drop the Hallowed Fountain. The red is a very light splash in the deck overall compared to what you need in white and blue. The blue is definitely the core of the deck. There's another cat. At least black can't deal with enchantments. That's a good thing, at least. Okay. This is weird. I think what I'll do here is just drop the Steam Vents and the Electrostatic Field. That way next turn I can do High Alert and attack in and have God's Willing to protect it. Or I can sacrifice to Liliana's Triumph. That's also a thing that could happen. Alright. I think we just drop a Fae of Wishes then. And pass on. I don't think we're going to be able to hit any kind of critical mass with Priest of the Forgotten Gods out on the field. They're not even trying to use the Priest. Good lord. Okay. Man, this is terrible. Wall of Runes. High Alert. And try to block if they even attack. If they don't have another removal spell for the Wall of Runes. It's probably going to sack now. Did I actually make this a hard decision for you, Sonias? It doesn't seem that hard to me. You attack in. I block 1. You sack to Priest of the Forgotten Gods. And I die. And you win. Why is this hard? Okay. That's just a mite confusing, in my opinion. Also, they didn't force me to sacrifice a creature. That was awful weird. Alright, let's drop the Knight-Arbiter. No tax. What's going on? Night Reaper, okay. Alright, I am very confused right now. So, whenever a creature dies, it deals 1 damage to each opponent, you gain 1 life. So if I just smack in with the Knight-Arbiter, it's unblockable. $19, yeah. This is kind of baffling. Okay. Resolve. You're going to sacrifice the Fin Marker. You're targeting the Knight-Arbiter. Prop black. Electrostatic Shield, eh? Guess it wouldn't hurt to have that. Saw this goop over here. Electrostatic Field. Move in for 5 more unblockable damage. Alright. Yeah, all this goop over here is still going on. Okay. I'm pretty sure I just lose here, but we'll block that. We'll block that. block there. Yeah, I'd lose either way. Honestly, I don't know what took Sonya so long. Or no, I don't necessarily lose either way, do I? Because he dies at the same time. And it's only 2 damage. Because he doesn't count himself. Okay. Color familiar does it. There we go. That was a little confusing there for a sec. I don't know how Sonya's didn't beat me when there was a clear path to that victory right there either. That was a little weird. Alright, let's pop in here with another one. We didn't perform too badly considering we got hit with so much sacrifice early on and weren't able to establish any kind of board presence. That Knight-Arbiter being unblockable and having a 5 power with the High Alert out is something else, either High Alert or Huatli. I may be stoned at the Liliana Avatar. Let's see what we got going on here. That's not terrible. We'll start on the steam vents and work our way towards Huatli. Wall of Runes. What do we have on top? Yes, please. More Electrostatic Field. Okay. You got a counter spell? Nope. Dropping a swamp. Okay. Well, that's painful. Enters tapped. Okay, stacks. Huh. Okay. Enters tapped. Huatli. Okay. Oh man, I gotta play against stacks, eh? This deck has no outs to stacks either. No graveyard removal, no artifact destruction, no easy way to take out planeswalkers. Well, we'll drop the Cyclops and the Foundry. Yep. Let's snatch High Alert. And we'll get an island with Fabled Passage. And drop the Fae. Not worth it right now to attack into a 1/1 Death Touch. I just hope there's not a board wipe coming in the future. Oath of Kaya. Dealing 3 to me, okay. Alright, we'll attempt to get this high alert out. Enters tapped. We'll barge in. I think it's pretty solid. Okay. You're at 1 life. Time Raveler. Bouncing the Kaya. That's not going to save you though. There you go. Maybe players like keep that player sacrifice a non-land, non-token permanent. If the player can't, they discard a card, they lose 2 life, you draw. So I will let that resolve and sacrifice the Wall of Runes and attack for 4. Yay, we beat Stacks! Played against Stacks for the first time at FNM last week. That was pretty interesting. Lucky for me, I run Unmoored Ego and stuff like that in the sideboard of most of my decks. Alright, we're 1-1 with We're So Tough. Paint Juice. Yuck. Alright, Karn. Are you lead or silver? This is not very fast or aggressive, but we do have like 1 way to deal a lot of damage at turn 5. Not sure I like it, but I'm not sure what a good mulligan looks like in this deck either. Okay, this is better. So we'll get that filled out now. Black green. You want to trophy me? Legion's End. Okay. Man, that is definitely getting a lot more play these days. Okay. Huatli. And passing on. Leafkin Doodad. Vampire the Moon. Drop the Erratic Cyclops. And gain the life, because why not? Alright, what you got now? Paint Juice. Leyline Predator, okay. And Solana Wayfinder. Voracious Hydra. That's fine. Deal your 1 damage. We'll go ahead and get Feather down now. No attacks. Basically has to choose Feather as his fight target. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So X could be 5. But then that would X is 4. Alright. He doubles them. It's fair, I guess. So I have to basically sacrifice Feather to keep Huatli around. Let's see, what should we do? If we block with Feather, we're definitely going to block the Prowler. And that allows us to swing in with the Cyclops, but not for much in the grand scheme. There's a Wall of Runes. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to have another Wall of Runes. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is Granted. And we'll snatch High Alert. No attacks. Your only decent attacks are with the Hydra and the Death Toucher. But if you attack with the Hydra, there's a chance I'll double block, and I probably will. Yeah. Okay. So we'll do some High Alert here. Drop another wall. Fabled Passage. I don't need any more mana sources. And we'll pass on. This way we can hold up God's Willing to protect the Cyclops. Okay. 6 mana. Oh, I see. He needed it to make the little human doodads. Alright. So we'll bring this in tapped. Play the Fae of Wishes. We'll start smacking in with the Fae of Wishes, I think. This is just kind of a grindy stall right now. Yep. Get your Okame Ranger going. Fast to the end of combat. Alright. And you've got nothing with reach. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I can't stealth a mission and untap something. So we'll just get in for 4 in the air and pass turn. This is an awkward spot for Paint Juice to be in, too. Okron. That could get awkward for me. It's like Death Touch .deck. He was being pretty foolish if he's attacking in like that. Has to blockers. We'll double block here. And we'll block here. And then get the Cyclops. Special from green. Hello. Let me cast it. What is going on? Let's go full control just in case this thing goes all weird on me. Okay, so I see. Sure. Yeah. Protect that from green. Ooh. Now that is a sexy angel right there. My turn. So I get Miss Feather down. And we're at least going to get one free attack in. Stealth mission. But it means that they don't remove the Cyclops, we win. Unless they gain more than 2 life this turn. Oh, more than 6, because Feather can attack in the air for 4 as well. We're going to go on a stealth mission. Mr. Cyclops here. And we'll smack in with all of them. Okay. And Pinky Scoops. Alright, 2 wins, 1 loss. Honestly, this deck takes a lot more thought to play than I thought it would. You got to really plan out what you're doing. Hey yo! Rewards, eh? Let's check out this pack. Rotting Regisaur, okay. Not bad at all. Oh, I've done all 15 wins. Alright, we're 2-1 right now. If we win this one, we're done for the evening. If we lose it, we'll try one more and see where it goes. You ate my rice. A person of great culture and discipline, using Fibbethip. Alright. Sure. Keep 7. Hallowed Fountain. Wall of Runes. Fabled Passage. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to get to 4 mana. Scorch Spitter. Okay, let's go ahead and seek out ourselves a mountain. Boom. And drop another Wall of Runes. No. We are done with that. This will be cool because next turn I drop Huatli. And then I'm bigger than the Scorch Spitter every time. I'll go ahead and block once. If he's got a skewer or something to kill the wall, that's fine. It's damage is not going to my face right away. Yep. Okay. Show thing. Torch Courier. Okay. Let's drop him as a Huatli. Ideally, next turn we can drop Miss Feather and have white mana up and a God's Willing in hand to protect her. You ate my rice. Okay, fast turn. In turn. Great culture. Fiblethip sleeves, Fiblethip icon. Oh, nice. The Fiblethip eye blinks. I like it. Alright, 3 mana. What you got? Chandra's Phoenix or a Chandra? Alright, so it's the Elemental Phoenix thing. Spitfire. You want to give it haste? With your Torch Courier? No? Are you going to attack at all? I think we are breaking You Ate My Rice's brain. Okay. So let's go ahead and drop Miss Feather. Okay. This could be a bad thing if they've got a lava coil for her. I'm in some serious trouble there, but in turn. As it is right now, Phoenix or Spitfire would be doing 4 damage. So it would be enough to trade with Feather. Unless they don't attack with the Scorch Spitter for whatever reason. Did I break your brain? You ate my rice? I expect more of a Fiblethipper. Because Fiblethip is the man. There you go. I mean, that's the only choice you really had. If you had that in hand, you needed it. If not, you lose your Spitfire in the combat. Now what? You ate my rice. You're taking my time. You're playing mono red. You're supposed to be super low IQ aggro bullshit. Okay. So 5. I'll put Huatli down to 1 unless there's another burn spell here. The good thing is Cure the Critic is a sorcery, so they have to wait until after combat to use it. So that means I can still use the wall to kill the Scorch Spitter. And then I'll still drop the Knight-Arbiter, even if it's only doing 2 damage, unblockable with Vigilance. It's better than nothing. With Huatli out, it's 5, which is just glorious. Alright. Okay, so you wanted to do an extra pump there to make sure you got Huatli down to 1. Sort of makes sense. Alright, we'll get ourselves an island since we don't have an island repped by our basics at the moment. Come on, you ate my rice. Let me search for my island. Resolve the trigger. Thank you. Knight-Arbiter. I am preserving my life total fairly well with Huatli being out like that. So, okay. Direct burn to Huatli. Means the Wall of Runes can't block and kill the Torch Courier. Lava Coil on the Wall of Runes. Okay. I'm flabbergasted by that move. Why didn't you attack with the Torch Courier? See if I'll block with the Knight-Arbiter so I could kill it. Wall of Runes. What you got on top? Ooh, Solar Blaze does no good against Chandra Spitfire. This is the time when Time Wipe would be useful. Alright, Vigilant 2 damage coming in action, brah. Your turn, you ate my rice. I assure you I did not eat your rice. You probably didn't cook it the way I like. Okay, see, this is starting to make a little bit more sense here. I don't know why you weren't trying that last time. I'm not going to block with the Knight-Arbiter because I can just blank the Torch Courier. It's not like you have the Cavalcade out right now. Light up the stage, revealing Cavalcade and Scourger. Okay. Sure. Ouch. That is not what I want to see. So if they have a land in hand, they can play that Scorcher, and that is painful. Okay, they're not playing the Scorcher. That makes me happy. You can sack the Courier to get the Scorch Spitter haste so that you deal the extra 1 damage and get the extra buff to the Spitfire. But that is less long-term thinking and much more short-term thinking. Okay, cool. Alright, I I am going to go ahead and block the Torch Courier this time. If he's got the Lava Coil, he's got the Lava Coil. We're down to 4, so it is what it is. Okay. Wow. Another bloody land. Well, land flood happens, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 out of 24 lands. Oh. Land flood is a thing that happens. We're dead now. That's unfortunate. Make him play it out. Land flooded because variance. Alright. That puts us at what, 2 and 2 now? Let's give it another roll. I think that puts us at 2 and 2. I don't know. Let's make it up. It's 2 and 2. This is the tiebreaker right here. Woo! Alright. What's our opener looking like? Oh. I don't really want 2 high alerts. And no creatures to play until 4 with only 2 land. Mulls. Okay, this is better. Keep 6. And we'll put the Barge In at the bottom. On the draw. Wallerines. Yeah, we'll pitch that mountain. We're only ever going to need the one. Wow, what kind of name is that? Sneer Juti Gecko? I don't even know, man. I don't even know. That's Death Touch, I don't want to block it. Not until I can kill it. 2, 3, 4. Looking a lot like Orzhov Knights. Drop Miss Feather. That is still not removing Feather. Oh my. Okay. Let's drop Miss Huatli. And I'm going to drop this Plains here. Alright. I don't know for sure, but I'm very curious about whether or not casting God's Willing on Feather will remove the Luminous Bombs. I think it's probably worth trying. And if not, I can play that second Feather. Sweet, it did remove it. Okay. Oh snap. Okay. Ooh. We'll just pass turn. I don't... yeah, I'll attack for 4. I don't mind doing that. In turn, return God's Willing. That's a fun interaction. I thought it would work that way, but I wasn't 100% on it. So Ms. Huatli's getting schmecked. I can't protect her with God's Willing, unfortunately. Okay, let's drop the Erratic Cyclops. Next. No tax. In turn. Thank you. I'll give him a friendly hello for saying nice. Okay. Little Death Touch and Knigget. Sneer Speed Jokey Gecko. Alright, so I'm gonna lose 3 and he gains 3, that's fine. I'll block 1 of them. Turn. So we can Fae of Wishes, grab High Alert. And I can still smack in with the Cyclops for 4. Because if he blocks, I can just go into the lane. In turn. Must be running out of gas. Alright, another flying dude. Okay. Pass to attacks, pass to end. Alright. So we will High Alert. We will then Fae of Wishes. Next. Attack with all of them. Whichever one gets bit by that 2/2 Death Toucher gets God's Willing. Ooh, Mr. Tuff. Got you to 1. That's fine. Okay. Sure. Main deck disenchant. Let's bounce this guy to your hand and I can attack in for free. Yep. Alright. So either we are now 2-2 or we're 3-2. I can't remember how many games we played. So I want to call it here, but it's definitely a different kind of deck than the old Bant wall deck, but it does work. It does the trick. So we are so tough. 3 Gods Willing, 4 Wall of Runes, 4 Barge In, 2 Fae of Wishes, 4 Electrostatic Field, 3 Stealth Mission, 3 High Alert, 2 Teferi Time Raveler, 2 Feather the Redeemed, 2 Huatli the Sun's Heart, 3 Erratic Cyclops, 2 Solar Blaze, 1 Azorius Knight-Arbiter, 1 Time Wipe, 3 Plains, 3 Islands, 2 Mountains, 4 Hallowed Fountains, 4 Steam Vents, 4 Sacred Foundries, 4 Fabled Passages, and in the sideboard, 2 Passwall Adepts, 2 Teyo the Shieldmage, 2 Deputy of Detention, 1 High Alert, 1 Huatli, 2 The Wanderer, 2 Solar Blaze, and 2 Cavaliers of Dawn. We can't tutor out everything with the Fae of Wishes, but that's just a general idea of a sideboard for my subscriber that requested me to build a deck similar to this, so that if she wants to do any kind of sideboard with this kind of deck, she has these as options. And I definitely recommend running the Fae of Wishes and keeping 1 copy each of High Alert and Huatli in the sideboard. That way you can always tutor for those if you need to. Well, this is Logrith signing off from the Jank Factory. Thanks for stopping by and checking out this video today. Thank you to my subscriber that requested that I do this for her. And I thank you guys. Happy magicking.